Sometimes, in our modern lives, we get caught between 1,000 small and heavy worries, and it feels like we're collapsing under the pressure. We fear the future. We fear financial instability. We fear being alone, being judged, failing, choosing wrong, starting too late, or giving up too early. The modern mind loves creating these imaginary threats. They feel real, heavy, and overwhelming, but their roots lie somewhere far older than your daily life. In this video, I want to take you on a journey. Not 50 years back, not even 1,000 years back, but 6 million years into the past, to a time when, if you placed yourself for even 1 second in the body of your earliest ancestor, you would realize that the fears you experience today are nothing compared to the sheer terror they live with every single second. Before we begin, if you're new to this channel, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. If you enjoy deep storytelling, psychology, evolution, and these long, immersive explorations, you'll feel right at home here. Now, close your eyes. Imagine waking up in the early morning, but not in a warm, safe room. Not in a bed. Not with an alarm. Not with a predictable day ahead of you. Imagine waking up among the rough bush of ancient Africa, right at the border of the forest and savanna, where the sun hasn't fully risen and the morning fog is wrapped around everything like a warning. Your body isn't the body you know. Your hands are shorter. Your legs are stronger but unrefined. Your fingers lack precision, and your breath comes fast and shallow. And most importantly, your brain is smaller. Not your awareness, but your physical brain. It's as if your modern mind has been trapped inside an ancient primitive shell. In that moment, the first thing you feel is not security, not courage, not optimism. It is fear. Fear not of bills, not of emails, not of people's opinions, but fear that something in the nearby bush may end your life within seconds. You fear a sound, a shadow, a movement. Today, you might fear being judged by others, but can you imagine fearing whether you even survive the next 5 minutes? Your 6 million year old ancestors lived every single day like this. Every breath they took was a gamble. Every step they made could be their last. There were no walls, no roof, no cities, no tools, no fire. The world was a battlefield, and they were one of its weakest players. Walk with this ancient group of hominins, and you immediately understand something profound. Solitude in their world did not mean peace. It meant death. Today you might want to be alone, to turn off your phone, to hide, to escape. But 6 million years ago, being alone even for a few meters meant becoming an easy meal. Their bodies were small, slow, and weaponless, with dull teeth, weak claws, and poor climbing abilities. When you feel the fragility of that body, you suddenly understand why modern humans fear social rejection so deeply. Why loneliness hurts so much. Why being ignored feels dangerous. Because deep in your DNA, written in the oldest layers of your nervous system, it still says, being alone equals danger. If you're still with me at this point, pause for a moment and like this video. The algorithm will carry this journey to more people, and it helps me continue making content like this. Now, imagine continuing your walk with this primitive group. You're searching for food, but food isn't a choice. Food is a discovery. There is no hunting yet, no cooking, no agriculture. Survival means digging out roots with your bare fingers, eating wild fruits if you're lucky, chewing insects for quick energy, or waiting for something edible to just appear. There is no grocery store, no fridge, no delivery. Hunger is a constant companion, and sometimes it becomes so strong it's painful. Now, picture nightfall. Night in the modern world means rest, warmth, lights, screens, comfort. But in their world, night is the moment the world shifts into the hands of predators. They have no fire, no weapons, no shelter. Only darkness, a suffocating darkness where their eyes are nearly blind and dangers multiply. Sleeping means climbing a tree and hoping you don't fall or get found. Even sleep isn't really sleep. It's a state of constant micro-waking, listening for any break in the silence. And you begin to understand, this is why modern humans wake up so easily. This is why we have anxiety at night. Why small noises jolt us awake. It is not weakness. It is ancient memory. If you've connected with this journey so far, hit subscribe. It tells YouTube that this long-form introspective content is worth sharing, and it keeps this channel alive. During this journey, you start to understand why human beings today are so sensitive, why criticism hurts, why rejection burns, why our mistakes haunt us. Because long before there were jobs or exams or bank accounts, mistakes were fatal. A wrong step could mean a broken bone. A broken bone could mean death. Walking too far from the group could mean an attack. Ignoring a sound could mean becoming prey. Your brain still runs on those ancient rules, even though your environment has completely changed. Your fear of the future is the modern version of their fear of the next 5 seconds. Your fear of being alone comes from their fear of losing the group. Your fear of judgment comes from their need to remain accepted in their band, because being rejected meant instant vulnerability. Your fear of failure is a softened echo of ancient laws etched into your nervous system. Every mistake decreases your chance of survival. But something else also lies inside you, something far more powerful than fear. The same thing that allowed the weakest creatures of the savannah to eventually dominate the entire planet: flexibility, cooperation, curiosity, tool-making, hope, ability to keep going even when the world is merciless. These traits carried millions of your ancestors through dangers you can barely imagine. And the fact that you exist right now means they succeeded. So here is the message of this journey. You come from a lineage of survivors. Not warriors with swords, not superheroes, but frightened, fragile, tiny creatures who had nothing and still refused to disappear. If they could endure a world built on chaos and teeth and darkness, you can endure the challenges of today. Your fears do not make you weak. They make you human. And behind every fear, there is a strength that was shaped across millions of years of survival. If you enjoyed this journey, take a second to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. I am the continuation of survival. Let this phrase become a symbol for those who want to transform modern fear into ancient strength, the strength that built humanity long before civilization, culture, or language ever existed. Thanks for watching.